drinking water and what to eat for your skin. One of my favorite topics, because people always say to me, you must drink so much water because your skin looks wonderful.
Do you drink a lot of water?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't like water.
No, I don't like water either. And I actually never drink water. So yeah, I drink a lot of Diet Coke and I drink coffee. What do you drink? So what are you drinking in front of you? Tea and Diet Coke.
Coffee, Diet Pepsi.
Minds think alike. Yes. Yeah. So basically, but you know, those are still fluids, so they still hydrate you, contrary to popular opinion. You have to drink a lot of caffeine to dehydrate you, like a lot. Drinking more water has no real impact or impact at all on skin hydration. So your body is very good at maintaining your water levels. So if you drink a lot more fluid, what you'll find is that you just pee a lot more. It doesn't just hone to your skin if you're dehydrated, like if your skin's dry, do you get what I mean? Skin dryness is a really complicated kind of process. How skin becomes dehydrated, it does have to do with water, but it has nothing to do with the water you drink internally, unless you're in intensive care and you're very unwell. Then your water loss is going to come from everywhere. So from your breathing, from your skin. And in that situation, your skin turgor, or the kind of the thickness of your dermis, may go down because of loss of water. But that's only in that specific scenario. And that's probably where I think that idea comes from, that you have to drink a lot of water to keep your skin hydrated. But again, that's the majority of people, thankfully, will never have that experience. So
I'm pretty sure that if you asked 100% of the people, 99% of the people would say you were wrong.
Yes, and I appreciate that. I'm not wrong. I am right, but you can test it yourself. So if you don't believe me, I mean, I would never be able to like restrict their fluid intake, but what I would say is just drink enough to feel not thirsty. So your body is really good at cueing you to drink when you're thirsty. You know, even in exceptional situations, like when you run a marathon, Caroline, you drink when you're thirsty, or you sip all the time, but you're probably thirsty all the time because you're losing so much water. But even in that situation, you're probably never going to take in as much water as you lose when you run an ultra marathon, you know, and you're still able to run and you're still alive because your body is really good at managing your fluid level. Yeah. And then when you finish the marathon, do you find that your skin feels very dry? No. Yeah. So there you go. That's a really perfect example. So there's a perfect example. Like Paula Radcliffe, her skin was just as hydrated at the end of the marathon as it was at the beginning, even though she probably didn't drink as much water as she lost or whatever. But if you wanted to test it, I mean, usually most people should drink 1.5 liters a day, because that's roughly how much you lose a day. I think through your skin, you lose somewhere from 300 to 400 mils of water through your skin. If you were to be in a normal environment, like a moderate humidity environment. But again, that also depends on the humidity and, you know, where you are, air conditioning, heating, and things like that. So, I mean, you could just test it. So if you don't believe me, but I do have lots of patients who drink tons of water. Sorry.
I know. Most of my friends. And it's always like people walk around with great pride, isn't it? Their 1.5 liter bottle of water. I've nearly finished this by third of the day.
This is my Evian and I'm almost done with it. I'm like, oh my God, if I drank that much water, I'd have to pee all the time.
I would drown, literally.
I mean, I would drown. It's horrible. It's like, I don't have time to go to the loo every hour. Like I don't have the time for that. I find going to the loo such a waste of time. So I make it worse.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Thank you for dispelling that myth. And I think you might have done quite a lot of research on that.
I might have done.
Yeah. So I think we